For those of us who keg our beer, we have the constant battle against leaks in our CO2 lines. Today I'm going to replace the regulator onto a new tank and show you what I do to try to prevent those leaks. I'll be doing it with this regulator, the little disc that comes with it. I'll be using a little bit of keg lube just to try to make that seal better than keeping it dry. Of course, a crescent to tighten it down and some star sand to check for leaks. So let me set the camera up, get in here, and we'll change this thing out really quick. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to replace the regulator on this 20-pound beer gas cylinder. Beer gas is a combination of 70% nitrogen, 30% CO2. So let's start by taking off the protective cap. And as I mentioned in the intro there, I'm going to take the disc that comes with it, and I'm going to put just a little bit of keg lube on it. Just enough to close that gap, try to prevent any leaks around it. Doesn't take much. That should do it. Insert it onto my regulator here, as so. It's all lined up. I'll get it on finger tight and then use the wrench. I always try to make sure I have the gauges pointed up the way I want to before I tighten, so I don't have to monkey around with it once I have that really good seal. So that's that. Let's take our wrench. And I like to get it snug, but not totally cranked on. So we'll start with that. Have the valve closed here. I turn it on, then turn it off, and watch the gauges here to make sure nothing's leaking out. So far this looks pretty good. Take some star sand. And watch for bubbles. And this can be a little tricky, because it's not like you see them all of a sudden. You have to be a little patient, give it some time. I'll do this a couple different times and even use some soap just to really force any out. I always make sure then to keep this off, to watch my gauges to make sure nothing's leaking out. So I think this is it. As you can see, that keg lube really does a lot to help you out. Give it a shot. Let me know if you have any secret tips on this, because like I said, it's something that plagues all of us who use CO2. Thanks again. Alright guys, it's been 24 hours since my last shoot, and things are looking pretty good. So let's get up close and take a look at those dials. And again, I like to watch the gauges. As long as nothing's leaking, they will stay just like they are pretty much indefinitely. So we have no change in pressures whatsoever overnight. Keep in mind I did keep the tank off in case there was a leak, because we don't want that to cause a problem. So what's going to happen now? Well, I figured I got the nitro tank all set up. Might as well put it to use. So I'm going to take that stout faucet right there. Going to put it on the tower. We have a nice nitro stout today. That'll go nice while I'm smoking some ribs and a brisket. Okay, one last thing to do, then I'll get this video ready to post. Let's check it out. Hello, nitrogen. Hope you guys got something out of this video. As always, I sure enjoyed putting it together. I look forward to talking to you again next time. See ya.